Hi, Taurus, and welcome to your love reading. Grab a warm drink, find a comfy spot, and let's see what Spirit has to say. Today, I'll be doing a reading regarding your love life, and if you don't have one, don't worry. I got something for you as well. The first portion of the reading will be for those of you involved with someone, and the second portion of the reading will be for those of you who are single. Then we'll finish off the reading with our self-care card and our affirmation card as usual. I'll put timestamps in the description box below so you can jump around and to whichever portion of the reading you'd like. So this reading is for the beginning, middle of January to about the beginning, middle of February, okay? So let's jump right in with those of you who are involved with someone. So this could be you're married, this could be you're dating, this could be situationships, this could be on again, off again. Doesn't it? However, it applies to you. Just those of you who are involved in some way with someone. So we'll be taking a look at you, what's going on with you, what's going on with them, what's going on between you two, the advice, and the outcome should you follow the advice. Okay? All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. I don't even know. I don't even know if I need to pull tarot. This is such a beautiful reading. Wow. Oh my goodness. All right, let's start over here with you. So what's going on with you? You have balance. So good for you. Balance. You have justice, the scales of balance, the star, and the Eight of Pentacles. So I think that you're trucking along. You're doing really well right now. I think that, yeah, like you've kind of done, and I feel like this is the case for a lot of people. They've done a lot of work. Most of us have done a lot of work internally with ourselves for the last few years. And it is honestly beneficial for everybody. And I think that that's just kind of like still where you're at. You're doing really well. I think that you're doing well, like mentally and emotionally. Things are really balanced for you. I think that you're putting in a lot of work to yourself and your goals and stuff like that. And then I can also see here with the star that things are starting to happen for you. Okay, so it's not just you kind of like putting things into motion and doing the work and this and that. It's like things are actually starting to show up for you. So that is a really, really beautiful place for you to be at right now. So good for you. And then we go over to them and they have abundance. So let's see what the tarot has to say. Page of Pentacles, Seven of Wands, Ace of Cups. So I think that your partner, your person, whoever you're involved with, is also doing fairly well right now. They may have just kind of started a new job, started a new career, or just decided to kind of go out on their own, open their own business. Or something a little bit less traditional to make money. I think they're at the beginning of some kind of journey financially for the both of you, for themselves, but for both of you. They are a little bit weary and defensive about everything, which is totally fair because like if you're the type of person who has always worked for a company, done a 9 to 5 or a trade or something like that, and then you move to kind of like either working for yourself, opening up your own business, or starting something very like untraditional, it it can bring up a lot of emotions. It can bring up a lot of emotions, and fears and stuff like that, right? So I can see that your person is kind of, yeah, like a little bit, they're not taking all the risks that they could be taking, which honestly I think is a good thing, because you don't want to just like go and spend every last bit of savings you have, you know what I mean, and like have nothing. I feel like this person is whatever they're starting here, they're doing it in a really nice way. And these two cards here are like jumping out at me, and they're really cool. So what's going on with you and your like mentally, spiritually, emotionally kind of stuff that you have going on? It's like this person is supporting you in that. And then what they have going on like financially and with this whole like situation, you're supporting them with that. So it's like you're both supporting each other here, and it's honestly like a really beautiful energy. A really beautiful energy for you guys to both be in. It seems like I mean, like nothing is ever perfect, right? There's no such thing as perfect. But it looks really, really good for both of you. It's like I can see you guys got a lot going on right now. Like who doesn't, right? But it looks really, really, really great. So the energy between you two is happiness. So there you go. Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, do I even need to pull tarot on these cards? They're so just like cut and dry, and honestly really, really amazing, great cards. But let's see the energy between you two. Yeah, Knight of Swords, Wheel of Fortune, and the Chariot. So a couple things coming through with this. I think that you guys have recently started communicating a bit better than you have in the past, and that has really helped your relationship. And with the Wheel of Fortune being here, I think that you guys have had a bit of luck as well. So, or that you guys feel lucky. So maybe you have some friends around you who are going through a divorce, or parents who are going through a divorce, or just maybe there's some other relationships around you that don't look so great right now. And you guys feel really lucky to kind of like be where you're at together in your journey. So that's really cool. And then, yeah, with the Chariot, it's just like you guys are moving along. You're making the decisions, and then you're taking the steps, and like your both of your lives and your lives together is just moving along here. Like things look great. And yeah, like everything's just trucking along. Then we move over to the advice, and this is interesting. You have the health card. So let me pull a couple tarot, see what they have to say. But I think I understand this. Yeah, King of Cups, Four of Swords, Nine of Swords. Okay, so the advice here is that even though everything's going really, really well, don't, and I know it's hard because life is so freaking busy. And especially when you have all this stuff going on, starting a new job, or like your partner starting a new job, or opening up a business, or, whatever. And I get it. And I get life is so busy. I do. But what the advice here for you two here in your relationship is absolutely do not forget to make time for yourselves and to make time for each other. Okay. And this is your wants and your needs. Make time for each other and make time for yourselves. Okay. Everybody needs tiny bits of alone time to do whatever it is that they consider self-care. And everybody needs, when you're in a relationship, everybody needs those like special, like alone, intimate moments with each other. Okay. To kind of And yeah, this isn't about going out to fancy restaurants and going out and spending money and doing this and this. That is not what this is about. This is finding points in time. So like little things that you can do here is like try to go to bed half an hour early, both of you. Half an hour early so that you have that half an hour to kind of like snuggle with each other, talk about your days. That's like when you guys are like snuggling in bed at night, that's such an amazing, amazing time for communication. Um, at the end of our days when we're in, like the dark and the quiet with the person that we love, that's when, we open up and we start talking about all the things that, we wouldn't necessarily open up and talk about during our day to anybody else or in any other situation, right? So take some, just that's the advice. And it's not anything huge. It's not saying, oh, you're not doing this and this is terrible. No, the advice here is just keep reminding yourself that your little bits of alone time and self-care, and then your little bits of like sexual intimacy, absolutely important, but also non-sexual intimacy is very important. Okay, so just keep prioritizing yourselves and each other. That's your advice. And then the outcome, should you follow the advice, is success. I think honestly, like you and your partner are on an amazing trajectory here. So 8 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, and the Ace of Wands. Actually, I just, something else is coming through for this one, so I just got to jump back here. This is also about so that none of you ever feel like you're doing all of it alone, okay? So just make sure that you're reminding each other that you're there for each other in all the ways, like financially, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, all the ways that you're partners, okay? Make sure your partner knows, and that your partner is also telling you that you're partners and that you're not in this alone, okay? Okay, jumping back to the outcome, should you follow the advice. You have success. 8 of Swords, 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. So things, honestly, like I don't know. It's funny because it's like I don't know what else to say. Things are just going to be, they are going to be just really, really great for you guys. I heard this year, but even though this reading is for like beginning of January-ish to the beginning of February, I think that this is going to continue well on past that. Things are just going to keep growing and developing, and you guys are, I think, going to have coming up in the next little while lots of opportunities to connect with each other, like communicate, emotionally connect with each other, mentally connect with each other. There's a lot of like deepening of connection here. There's a lot of that energy floating around your whole reading, is like deepening your connection with your partner, strengthening your relationship, and just both of you. This is just honestly absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. So good for you. Stick around, skip to the end to see your self-care and your affirmation card. But for now, we're going to move on to singles. So singles, we're going to take a look at where you're at right now, what's going on with you, where your future person is at and what's going on with them, and then how and will you, how/when will you be brought together? So I just got to collect all my cards here and get things going for you. Oh, okay. All right. Well, that card wanted to jump out, so I'm just going to leave that there while I do this deck. All right, so let's take a look. We'll take a look at you, your future person, and how/when will you be brought together. Let's take a look. Oh boy. All right. Very interesting. And then the 10 of Wands came out. I'm just going to put that up there. So it's kind of like an overall. All right. So what is going on with you? You have the death card. It's not the tarot death card. It's the death card in the Soul's Journey Lessons card. So it says on the card, I am learning that endings are merely beginnings. So you're going through a major transformation right now is what this is saying. Pull some tarot. And I think with the 10 of Wands that came out there, you're at the end of this. Yeah, you're moving on. You have the 6 of Swords. Okay, 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 6 of Swords. You are at the end of a huge transformation that I think that you've been going through for a lot of years, to be honest. I heard 7 years. And you're just now getting to a place where it's like you're happy, and this is so funny, that you're happy with yourself, with your life, what you got going on, what you're choosing to do with your life, where you're at mentally, emotionally, spiritually. It's like you're at such a great place right now. But it's funny, I always say that the 9 of Cups is a card of wish fulfillment, okay? And having everything that you need and want. But it's funny in the way that it is the 9 of Cups, it's not the 10 of Cups. So it's like you have everything that you need and want, and it's just like that one part of that last piece of the puzzle that is missing. And for you, I think that is partnership. I think that you got yourself, like financially you're good, you're independent, like mentally you've gotten to a good place, emotionally you've gotten to a good place, spiritually you've gotten to a good place. I think other relationships, platonic relationships, you've gotten to a decent place in your life. And it's like that the last piece of the puzzle is the relationship to come along that's like aligned with who you are now, since you've gone through this huge, like the death card, it very rarely represents death. It just what it really represents is like the hugest, and like I can't explain it in words, like the biggest transformation of your life, basically. The biggest transformation of your life. And I think that you've been going through that for a long time. It's like it's you're coming out the other side of that. And I think that you're a completely different person now than you were 7 or 10 or whatever 5 years ago, right? And then yeah, you have the 4 of Wands, so it's like there's all these great things happening around you. And I think that you're good. I don't think you're watching this reading like from a sad place. I don't think you're like, where's my person? Like, are they ever going to show up? And I think that you may have thought those things at other points in your life, but I don't think that's at where you're at right now. I think that you've really settled into such an amazing place by yourself, and you're ready to like move on and let the universe take you wherever you are meant to be and where you belong. And that is really a beautiful energy to be in, to receive, right? Like when we're crying all the time and upset and feeling like we're not worthy and feeling like we're not good enough and trying desperately to find our person, that kind of energy doesn't bring in the right kind of person, right? This energy does. Where you're at right now is the perfect energy to pull in a beautiful partnership. So good for you. You're at a really, really, really good place right now. So moving on to your future person, we have honesty. So let's get the tarot. I think it's been a long haul for you. Like, look at this 10 of wands that came out. I think it's been a long haul for you. And I think that there have been many, many points in time where you were like, why is this not happening for me? Like, like it's been so long and this and that. And so I think it's been a long haul for you. So good for you for letting this whole huge transformation make you better and not bitter. Good for you. All right, sorry. Moving on to your future person. We got honesty. Let's see what the tarot has to add to this. Ace of Pentacles. Ooh, 5 of Cups and the Knight of Wands. Okay, so this person is they've reached a point in their life right now where they're at, where they're really, really honest with themselves. Okay. And I feel like for a lot of people that can be very hard because the ego is a very tough thing to battle. Your ego is always going to want to protect you. It's always going to want to tell you that, everyone else around you is the problem. And I think that this person's at a point in their life where they're really honest with themselves. And that is really a good place to be. It is a good place to be. I think this person is currently working really hard to build something financially for themselves. Okay, so this person may have recently changed careers or started a new business or something like that. Or maybe they got like a promotion or something at their current job. But I think right now this person's working very hard to get themselves to a better place financially than they had been in the past. I think that sometimes your future person thinks that they may never find someone who is as emotionally deep as they are. And I don't think that that's true because I think you two are on your way to each other. But I feel like maybe a lot of your future person's past relationships were very superficial, and with people who were not good at being honest with themselves. So there's that. But the good news is, actually, a lot of this is good news. But another thing that's nice is this person has not given up. They haven't given up on themselves. They have not given up on love. They haven't given up on work or whatever. They haven't given up. They have a fire deep down inside of them that is like it's like no matter what life throws at them, it can't be extinguished. They always have this drive to have the best life that they possibly can. So that is really, really cool. That's really, really awesome energy for both of you. I love this. Let's see. We're moving on to how/when will you be brought together? And you have perseverance. So I want to pull the tarot before I jump into this. Because I feel like there's two messages. 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands, so many Wands, and 7 of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, there is two messages that are coming through with this, okay? The first is keep persevering. Do not let, like I said, life make you bitter. Let it make you better, okay? Don't give up. You two will find each other. Okay, you will find each other. Your paths are coming towards each other. Do not give up, okay? Persevere. And then the other thing that's coming through with this is that some of you may meet each other at work. Some of you may meet each other through work, or like on your way from work or on your way home, or you may do something similar for a job as this person. Okay? So this looks honestly really amazing. And I think this is going to happen sooner rather than later. I think this is coming a lot sooner than you think it is. But I think, again, it's been a long time coming for you. I don't think it's been as long. They haven't been waiting as long as you. But I think it's been a very long time coming. And yeah, so just keep holding on, keep waiting for that, because it absolutely is on its way. And you just keep being like your absolute best self, because you're rocking it, Taurus. You're doing amazing things right now. Okay. Last portion of our reading is our self-care card and our affirmation card. So the self-care card is something you can do in the next little while to practice self-care and show yourself a little bit of love. So self-care for Taurus. Damn. Okay. All right. So get out there. Get out there. Maybe definitely be careful. But if sex is something that you would like, you got the green light here. And sometimes, like I said, you've been waiting a long time. Sometimes it's nice to kind of like get out there and go on some dates and stuff. Just casually before you start getting serious about dating. So this could be with a partner. This could be by yourself. Either way, the universe is saying, take care of yourself. Oh, that's funny. All right, this got spicy. Oh yes, because this is for both parts of the reading. So if if you're in a relationship, let's add some more of this. Oh, it's funny because now I'm thinking back, and it was talking about intimacy and stuff like that. So yeah, definitely let's carve out some more time for this. All right. Okay. Wow. Let's move on to our last card for the reading, and it's going to be our affirmation card. Sorry, I'm all flustered now that I pulled that card. Okay. So your affirmation for the next little while for Taurus, please. Directing my focus onto what's thriving creates more of what I want. So exactly, like whatever you are doing that is working for you, keep doing it. All the positive things that are happening in your life right now, focus on those. Just more like happiness creates more happiness, and gratitude creates more things to be grateful for. So that's a really, really beautiful affirmation to come through for you guys. All right, Taurus, that's what I have for you today. I hope this reading has been insightful. Until next time, remember, you are smart, kind, beautiful, and brave. Bye, my friend.